Hi, I'm Kathy Sagal, religious educator at First U. It feels good to be together. This week, with the Barra family, our message is that if Unitarian Universalism is a people of peace and love, we must live that promise. June Jordan wrote, "We are the ones we've been waiting for." We have an old tale that can help, especially at this turning point in time. The high-flying geese in June 2020. Have you ever seen geese flying across the sky, going south before winter and coming back in the spring? Flying long distances, they make a V formation. Geese are smart about some things. They know how to travel hundreds of miles safely and instinctively, how to keep their flock intact, working together to reach their goal. Some say those high-flying geese can be kind of like a faith community. They do three things in particular with some wisdom. Those things work well for the high-flying geese, and they can work for us. Sharing the lead, keeping company with the fallen, and honking from behind. First, sharing the lead. Geese fly in a V formation because the wind rolling off the tips of one bird's flapping wings helps hold up the bird just behind. A basic principle of flying, aerodynamic uprush. The bird out in front at the point of the V works the hardest, but not all the time. It leads for a while, then rotates back, and another bird comes forward to take the lead. They share the lead, and they share the work. At church, small groups of children, youth, and adults sometimes take turns leading, speaking, teaching. And now we can learn to move over, witness, listen, and follow leaders who are people of color, who have long been calling us to partner for justice. When we share common direction, work closely together, and share leadership, we can travel far with the thrust of one another so that all will thrive. Second, keeping company with the fallen. If a goose gets sick or wounded, another flies to the ground to be beside the hurt one. The partner protects and feeds the buddy, waiting until both birds can fly again. If a bird gets tired and can't keep up, it drops behind, but it's never left to fend for itself. Others fall back and fly just ahead of the tired one, encouraging it along. If we have the sense of a goose, we will stay by each other like that. Accompanying each other in good times and especially on sad and hard days are ways we live our UU faith. We must stay right next to those who have been bravely living in unfair systems due to racism and oppressions. Keeping company not only with the fallen, but with those who have not been treated fairly. Here at First U, we care for families who are sick or in need by bringing food, sending cards, and comfort. And we come together for joyful milestones like births and to celebrate lives when people die, for transitions and challenges in between. We give and receive. Youth connect with adults around technology. Elders advise young parents. I want that to happen even more. But our flock cannot be satisfied with only looking out for itself. Nope. There are ways that congregational flight patterns include the wider community. First U Community Food Share Pantry is a strong outreach effort, sharing food each month with families in our city. Have you ever helped on distribution day? Summer supplies are still needed. In the past, we helped bring marriage equality to Rhode Island, became a sanctuary congregation. And now, Side with Love is focusing on asylum seekers support. We voted to hang a Black Lives Matter banner as public witness, and we know that is not nearly enough. Not just keeping company with the fallen, but keeping company with people treated unfairly, people of color. Third, honking from behind. In every flock of geese, Birds take turns flying way at the back. They honk loudly and often, partly to guide the younger geese and keep them going in the right direction.
Honk, honk, honk.
In Unitarian Universalism, there are loud voices from the past like Tom Alburn, David Johnson, Viola Liuzzo, and those living and giving right now, Kathy Alquist, Dominic Napolitano, Judy Ortman, Amy Grant, and many more. Their actions call out, encouraging us to stay on course. They have courage and keep on keeping on. Teacher team volunteers, youth advisors, coming of age mentors, committees, green team, Chalice Soul Circle leaders, all honk from behind. They work in and beyond our buildings, calling out the values of our faith, supporting programs and efforts, modeling action as you use, and encouraging members of all ages to listen, learn, and reach for goals. Kids who speak up about bullying and unfair behavior are very important honkers.
Honk, honk.
Youth groupers are loud honkers, protesting and starting actions in schools and towns. At home, school, work, neighborhood, or church, each of us can take a turn honking from behind to affirm and support those with whom we are already flying and those we must meet and practice flying with now. What messages are we giving when we honk from behind? We celebrate brave, hardworking, resilient children, youth, and adults of the past and present and future who make a difference by giving themselves, protesting, writing, calling, sewing, feeding, voting. And remember, there's guidance from the high-flying geese as we make change so that all will have justice and all will thrive by sharing the lead, keeping company with not only those who have fallen, but with people of color, and honk from behind.
Honk, honk, honk.
Please join now in our chapel closing words. Go well into life now, and when you need us, always know that here you'll find the hands of friends. See you next week at our flower communion. Carry the flame of peace and love and hope and justice until we meet again. Be well.